Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a 3 looks 1 palette with the ColourPop Villians Misunderstood palette. I told you guys a while back that I was going to do swatches and I never really got around to doing them. But I'm going to go ahead and do 3 looks 1 palette with this awesome palette. It has really pretty colors. I was actually thinking of doing one with this one as well. This is the BH Cosmetics and Daisy Marquez collab, and it's also really pretty, but then I decided to go with that one instead. If you guys want to watch a video with me using this, let me know down below and I will come up with some looks for you guys. Anyways, we are going to go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so for look number 1, I wanted to do something easy. As you guys can see, I did already do one eye off camera just to save time, but I do wanted to do something more wearable, and it's actually pretty easy. I know it looks kind of hard, but it is actually pretty easy. I'm going to show you guys how I came up with the little line too, and I actually didn't use any actual eyeliner, so keep on watching here and I will show you how I did that. Let me actually bring you guys in a little bit closer. Okay, now that you guys are up close and you guys can see what I'm doing, I'm gonna go in with the color Tragic, which is the shade right here, and I'm gonna be using the Morphe E27 brush and just gonna place that color over my crease. That's just gonna help for everything to blend nicely, and we're gonna keep going back to that shade to blend as well, but for now I'm putting it here over my crease. Gonna go back in with that same brush and use the color Devious, which is the shade right next to Tragic, which is this color right here, and I'm gonna place that on the outer corner first and dragging it into the crease. And I'm just building it up, guys. Just like so. Bringing it in a little bit, not too much, because we're going to use a different color here on the inner corner. Now that we have that shade down, I'm going to go in with the shade Underworld, which is this color right here. And I'm actually just going to use my finger and I'm going to put that on the lid all the way to meet that other shade we just used. Like that. I'm going to go back in with the shade Devious, just a tiny bit to blend in that shimmer shade. And then clean my brush a little bit. Still using that same brush, the E27. Gonna go in with our first shade that we used, which was Tragic, and just here and out here, blending that color right there. Just want it to all look nicely blended, no harsh lines. Like that. And now for that liner part, if you guys can see here, it looks like I kind of have like an eyeliner on. For that, what I did was I just grabbed a small flat brush like this. If you guys see, this is the M432 from Morphe, and I'm gonna grab the shade 101, which is the black shade in the palette. Just grabbing a little amount of that, tapping out the axis, and I'm gonna start here, like in the middle of my lid, and placing it like I would with an eyeliner. And then I'm gonna start making that outside wing here. Okay, now once I have done that, keep building it just a little bit, as close as I can to my lashes. Now if you guys see this side here, it looks just like a line. This side here is more blended. You guys see, like, it's a little smoked out there. To do that, I'm not gonna have any extra axes on my brush, and I'm gonna flick the black up to give it that blended out look. And I didn't grab any extra shadow to do this. I'm just flicking it up. Kind of pushing it towards the other color, the lid colors. That's all I'm doing. You guys see it starts looking like it's blended, but you still have like a wing. You guys see that? And that's it. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with the M506 brush, grab the shade Devious, which is this one right here. Put that on my lower lash line. And I am bringing it all the way in. And then I'm just gonna grab a black liner for my waterline. This is the 24/7 Glide On pencil in the shade Perversion from Urban Decay. And then I'm gonna grab this Juvia's Place. This is the small definer brush. I'm gonna grab the white from the palette, which is called No Spots. It's just this white shade right here. And I'm gonna put a little bit of that in my inner corner. I feel like I've discovered that this looks better than putting in a like shimmery shade in there. At least on my skin tone, I don't know, I feel like whenever I do a shimmery shade, it doesn't look as good. So the white has been working for me better. You guys can see that. It looks pretty good. And with that same brush, I'm gonna grab the shade right here and I'm just gonna put that in my brow bone here. Just a tiny bit, not too much. And since I really do want to showcase that liner, I'm not going to go in with any false lashes. I'm just going to grab my mascara. This is the Butter London Power Up Mascara. And I freaking love this mascara. I love it more than my ColourPop one. I love it more than my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I feel like it's actually worked for me. I know that I have said that I never found a mascara that I love before, but this one is amazing. I feel like it makes my lashes look really voluminous and bigger than what they actually are. I freaking love this mascara so much. Alright guys, so this is look number 1. Let's move on to look number 2. Okay, look number 2. I want it to be a little bit more glam, a little more dramatic, and it's still wearable. I think it's still wearable colors. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on it. First, I'm gonna start off with the Morphe E27 brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Devious and put that up above my crease and also here on the outer corner. Let's move you guys in closer. And I'm bringing this all the way in to my inner corner here. Just going in one time with the shade. I didn't put any extra product on my brush, so. And then I'm gonna use the black from the palette that is the shade 101, which is this one right here. I'm using my M139 brush, tapping out the axis completely. And I'm gonna build up this black shade to what it is on this side here, if you guys can see. If you go in with too much black, then you can't fix it. And it just looks muddy and ugly, and we don't want that. So I'm starting here on the outer corner. I'm gonna bring it up to the crease. And I'm going in circular motions and just building it up here. Bringing it up little by little. And you guys can see I haven't gone back into my palette to get any more product. Right now I'm just building from what I got the first time and bringing it up and into the lid a little bit, still working on the crease, and just keep blending it. I'm gonna bring it a little bit here to the lid, leaving it mostly outside, like on the outer corner of my lid, and blending that. I'm gonna go back in with that first shade, Devious, using the same brush, the E27 brush that we just used, to place it, and just blending out a little bit more. Picked up a little bit more of the black and just gonna put it here on the outer corner, bring it in a little bit on the lid here. Still working mostly out in the outer corner, and then I'm pulling it up. You guys can see on this side it is up really high, so I'm gonna now start bringing it up just a little bit higher, because when we cut the crease we want to make sure that that black shade, you guys can still see that black shade like you can on this side right here. So I just grabbed a tiny bit more, still going in softly and in circular motions. And I'm not bringing it all the way into the inner corner here. I'm stopping like a little bit more than half of my lid. And now we are going to go ahead and cut the crease. I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Light 18. And I've already have some left from the other eye. So I'm just going to grab this Luxie brush. This is the small shader brush, the 245. I'm just going to coat my brush with that concealer and cut the crease here. And I like to make sure that it's not too wet, because then it's just going to look patchy. So going in on my inner corner here, closing my eye. And since I do kind of have a hooded eye, I like to bring it up a little bit higher, because I want you guys to be able to see the look when I'm looking up, instead of, you know, like when you go up and you can't see any of those shades, then that's pointless. You guys can see now that I open my eye, you can still kind of see the concealer coming through right here. That's what I want. And I did go maybe a little bit overboard here, but we can fix it. Go back in and put in a little bit of that black back in there. Just gonna grab a smaller brush to do that. This is the M506 brush, going in with that black shade 101. And just gonna go over it a little bit here, and it should cover it up. You guys can see that. Now we are back on track. I'm gonna grab a little bit of that black again, just a tiny bit, tapping out the axis, and just gonna put it here on that concealer, just on the outer corner of the concealer. And now we are gonna go with this really beautiful shade. This is called Sing, and it is so pretty. I love it. There you go. When I bring it in closer, maybe you can see it, but it has like these purpley sparkles in it. It is so beautiful. This is actually the color that made me decide that I wanted to use this palette, because I really wanted to come up with a look with this shade. So I'm gonna go with that small definer brush from Juvia's Place, and I'm gonna put that color here, start here in the outer corner to meet with that black. Grab a little bit more and start bringing it in closer to the inner corner. Just making sure that I blend it in with that black there. And now I'm gonna go in with that same brush, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Forest of Thorns, which is this really pretty purple here. Going in with that same brush, that is the Juvia's Place definer brush. And I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. And I'm just meeting it up with that other shade, making sure that it's blended in together. Now on the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with that same pencil brush that I used in the previous look. That is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in the shade Perversion. And then with my brush, this is the M506 brush. I'm gonna grab that black from the palette, tap out the axis, and smoke out the lower lash line. I'm gonna go in, put a wing liner and some lashes, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so this is look number 2. I did add some lashes and also did a wing liner. And for the lashes, I am using the Ardell Wispy lashes. And for my liner, I'm using the NYX Collection Noir eyeliner. And this is what this looks like. Let's move on to look number 3. And we're back with look number 3. I was off camera for a while doing this eye. I completely forgot that I was filming. So I kind of already started the eye. But I will still show you guys how I started doing it anyway. Still need to build up the color. I did use the shade The Fates, which is this blue, really pretty blue here. That one right there. And as you guys can see, it's just a winged out look. So I just winged it out. All I did was go in a horizontal way here with this brush. This is the M321 brush, and I did the outline of it and then just brought it in from that color. And when I went over the crease almost close to my eyebrow bone here, if you guys can see, and then just went in here and packed that color. And now blend it out a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the shade Devious, which is this one that we have used for the other looks. Just a little bit. I'm going in with the M139 brush with that, tapping out the axis, and just on the real edge of that color, just gonna blend it out. Let me bring you guys in closer. Just on the edge of that blue. So I don't want to bring that blue any higher. This is just to blend it out. And then again with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 18, I'm gonna go in again with the Luxie Small Shader brush. And I already had some left over from this eye, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that again. And this time, instead of doing a cut crease, we're gonna do like a halo eye, as you guys can see I did on this side. I am bringing it up a little bit higher than what I usually would. Bringing in that concealer down. And yes, I realize that it looks crazy, but it's okay. It'll come together at the end, you guys will see. I'm gonna go back in with that M321 brush, grabbing the blue shade called Estates. Just gonna go over the edges of that concealer. Same thing here, just going over the edges. Like that. And now I'm gonna use this brush. This is the Juvia's Place Small Definer brush. First I'm gonna go in with the shade Diablo, which is this lime green yellow shade right here. And I'm gonna place that right in the center of that halo eye. Just in the center. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Fix Plus and just spray my brush with that. Then I am working it out from the center. Just blending that out. Still just doing the same thing, just to intensify it just a little more, like so. I'm gonna clean my brush a little bit. And then go in with the shade Facile, this darker green shade right there. And I'm gonna do the same thing, only on the outer parts of that middle shade. So I did spray it with some Fix Plus. Now I'm going to place it right here, meeting it with a blue and with that lime green yellow color. I'm going to grab a little bit more of that blue just to intensify it just a tiny bit more here on the outer corner. Still going in with that brush, which is the M321 brush. And just pushing that color a little bit at the edge of that green that we just used. There we go. And then on the lower lash line, I'm going to be using this NYX Extreme Shine Liner. This is the color Sunrise Blue. And I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line here. I'm going to do the lower lash line and a little bit on where my lashes are. So like that line there. So the waterline and the lash line a little bit. Then I'm going to use this brush. This is the M506. And grab that blue shade, the Fates, and smoke that out on the lower lash line here. And then I'm gonna grab this brush again. This is the Luxie 245 small shader brush, and whatever was left on that brush, I'm just gonna go here in the corner just to brighten it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade called Jet Sam, this one right here. And just with my pinky finger grabbing it, and that's gonna be my inner corner. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go in with my Power Up Butter London mascara. My eyes are totally done for today. Alright guys, so this is the last and final look. I did add some lashes and also some eyeliner. So this is the end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I did mention the BH Cosmetics and Daisy Marquez palette. If you guys like this video, I can definitely do another one using this palette. It does have really pretty shades in it. But yeah, I can definitely do that for you guys if you guys want to see that. Or if there's a different palette that you guys want me to try or do a 3 looks 1 palette kind of thing, let me know down below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see you in my next one. Toodles!